Mayor Dada Morero is appearing before Parliament's Portfolio Committee on Water and Sanitation today. Morero and Joburg Water have been summoned to account for the growing water woes across the city. It comes a day after the mayor admitted that the city's initial plans to solve water challenges in Coronationville have failed. Last week, Morero had made promises to offer relief to frustrated residents within 7 days. Parliament says it acknowledges the urgency of addressing the crisis, especially in light of recent water-related service delivery protests across the city. Now, yesterday, Morero did address those frustrated Coronationville residents, promising them a new pipeline to improve water supply. Ziniko, Mhlaba joining us live from there, from Coronationville. Now, the area you're in was literally a scene for protests not so long ago, Ziniko. And one imagines that you still have a lot of people within the area who are unhappy because water may have returned to some, but not to all.
That is right, Arabile. The mayor was here yesterday, and of course, those emotions, were very visible during that meeting where the executive mayor, alongside his MMMCs, had returned to this particular community to really update them on the promises that he had committed to. And remember that there was that 7-day deadline which was not met. However, the mayor did come here and acknowledge the fact that, well, the plans and ideas they had not worked out. However, there was a new plan in the pipeline which will see the water crisis in this particular area being addressed by the municipality alongside rainwater. And part of that, or one of the solutions which has been earmarked, was for this community or this area to have a direct line from rainwater pipeline straight into this community and not rely on the water that's coming from the reservoirs of this particular community, because that is the system that has failed to give these community members access to reliable water. However, eventually, after those emotional scenes behind the scenes in this particular community wall, there was a consensus and agreement that these residents will give the mayor an opportunity to really implement that plan B. But I'm joined now by a junior council who was here very vocal in terms of the challenges that are faced by young people and this community at large as far as water issues are concerned. She's joining me now. Thank you very much, junior council, for your time. Talk to us about how the situation has been handled by law and by lawmakers and the local activists on the ground, and whether you are happy with the response and update that came from the mayor here yesterday.
Okay, good day to all viewers. My name is Councillor Francis Jonker. I am a legal advisor in the private office of the Speaker of the Johannesburg Student Council. So, the way I look at it, I'm really glad that Dada Morero came to us, to Coronationville, to address the issue openly. In the recent years, we've obviously seen that many mayors have shied away from this problem, and Dada Morero came to the ground personally to address this issue. But in terms of how things are being handled by our councillor, it's really a poor job that is being done, And I can honestly say it's really saddening, because she is part of the DA and she's rather tainting the DA's name, because she's not doing what is expected from her and she's not following a protocol. She's been in power for two terms right now, a decade, and nothing has been done. Yeah. But what Mr. Dada Morero did, I can really just say I'm really happy what he did and how he handled the situation, coming down to the ground and speaking to the residents openly. And with his 7-day plan and his 3 weeks plan, he has invited a few residents to openly come and look at what is going to happen, what the follows up of the projects that's going to be handed out. And he has employed some people on the ground, I think about 20 people on the ground, and has asked them to check if the project is going to be followed up properly. People were experienced.
Yeah. Talk to us about the impact this has had on school-going children such as yourself in terms of their morning daily duties. What has been the impact in just 2 minutes quickly?
Well, I can't really say there has been an impact, because this has been going on for years. Every single time when I do get up in the morning, I first have to warm water, and then when I get to school, I have to take water of my own, or I have to buy water. So this has been going on for years now, and the councillor has obviously promised us that this will be handled in 2 years' time, but it's been 10 years now.
Thank you very much, Junior Council, for your time. Thank you very much, Arabile. Those are the views of school-going children, and of course, a Junior Council. They're giving us her views and what the impact has been on the ground. It's back to you for now.